Hello, everyone, and welcome in or welcome back to Midnight Morning Readings. We are here today to do the July reading, love and romance reading for the sign of Gemini. This is for all placements, so please take what resonates with you, discard the ones that do not. As we are going through, feel free to leave any comments down below and hit that subscribe and like button. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and get started with the energies for the sign of Gemini for love and romance. Okay, so before we get started, the temple path is on the bottom and carrying connections. So you are on a journey, Gemini, for you are contemplating. I think you have somebody has piqued a love interest with you and you are debating what to do. Okay. Current love and romance energies for the sign of Gemini, please, Spirit. Give us a card or two. I feel like there's a couple that want to jump out. So we will see. Alright. Whoa! Anything else for the sign of Gemini? Okay, I think we have everything. Alright, we have several messages that have coming out. So, Gemini, you have a lot going on. First one that popped out is the woman holding the heart. So, you are definitely, in a state of romance or in a state of self-preservation and self-love, of understanding who you are. But I really feel you also popped out the thinking woman. So you're contemplating a romance. You are contemplating what to do. Do you want to get more serious in this relationship? Do you want to keep it where it's at? You have a lot of questions that are coming out because you also have the Angel of Strength and Happy Family. So there's more at stake than just you in this, as far as what you're contemplating doing. Is this, there are more people that are involved. I really feel for somebody. I'm getting children that are involved in this whole situation. So you're trying to decide, Geminis, do I want to pursue this relationship? Do I want to get my family, get my kids involved? At what stage? It's almost as if I'm getting this feeling like, what stage are you at as far as this relationship you are in is at? Kind of like you're almost at a crossroads. How much more involved do you want to get with this other person? Because you're at a point to where, do you get them involved in your family? Do you get them introduced to your children? Exactly what stage is this going on? And this Angel of Strength, you are really is with you and is really trying to help you as you are contemplating this relationship progression. So what is in your challenge area, Gemini? What did I just say? Cross the bridge of happiness. Okay? I just told you you have a crossroad. You are at the crossroad of saying, do I cross this bridge or don't I? Because fear of loss, fear of going through the similar situation of a past bad relationship, a past divorce, something to that nature is what is holding you back. And you are trying to decide, do I cross this bridge or don't I? And, okay, all right. Come on, anything else for Gemini? Okay. So the first that popped out is to conform is to die. I really feel, Gemini, that you are very, very protective of what you have. Your heart, your kids, what you have today, because you came out of a bad relationship, a very bad relationship where the other individual was a very controlling individual that really, it took you a long time to come out of this. And your constant fear in the back of your mind is, am I going to end up in that same relationship, that same type of what you have? And the next card that popped out is Rise Above the Dark Days of Life. You have this, and rightfully so, you have this shield of protection around you and your family. This, because you don't want to go back to that dark time in your life that you went through, this bad relationship that you came out of. And you are going to do, basically, come hell or high water, you are going to protect yourself and the ones you love, because you don't want to go through it. And this is where your challenge is at, because you're protecting what you love. Okay, it's your duty and your responsibility. And this is where you are struggling, Gemini. And you are saying, I want to do this, but am I going to end up back in this situation? And you're really, really torn right now, Gemini. And this is the big question. You're going to protect your family. You're going to protect this, and you're protecting yourself from getting hurt. And so you're just really in this question, is this the right time? Is this the right person? Do I take this chance? And abundance is on the bottom of the deck. And remember, abundance can come in so many different forms. It says, prepare yourself for incoming abundance. Release any mental blocks that you may have. In fairyland and human land, there is enough abundance for everyone. So I really feel that the message that is coming through is, you may already know what the answer is. And like I said, rightfully so, you don't want to go back. You never want to go back through what you came out of, and you are just extremely cautious. Okay, all right. All right, so card on the bottom of the deck, transformation. Okay, you have gone through a lot, Gemini. You have come out of the darkness. You have come out of the dark days of your life, and you are in a place right now to where you are happy. You feel safe. You are content. You are protecting that which you love. And this has been a huge transformation of becoming that pillar of strength for yourself and for those that you love and protect. And it has been a long journey for you, and you are not willing to give that up easily, because you just don't want to go back to where you were at. And you have, first card out was inspiration. Okay, and be prepared. You'll soon receive a visit from the Fairy of Inspiration. Come dusk or dawn, she will call at any time. You have had somebody that you have that has helped to inspire you through this transformation, and you have really come into your own. And the other two cards that popped out for you are come together and moderation. Okay? And what I really feel for you, Gemini, is take it slow. There is nothing, and no one that has to push you or rush you into any kind of relationship. Take it as slow. You set the pace. Okay? Because, it's working as a team helps you get the job done. And don't feel you are this pillar of strength for you and for your family that you love. This is also telling you you don't have to do this on your own. Okay? You can take it slow. As slow as you want. You set the pace, Gemini, in this really, as you are going through this. Don't let anybody push you or your family into something that you are not ready for. You control the pace, and then you'll control the outcome as it's coming forward. And I really feel Spirit is saying, if you feel like you want to take the chance and you want to explore this relationship further, set the pace. Set the pace. Do it a little at a time to which you feel comfortable, but you don't have to do it on your own either. Okay? Alright, so let's see what additional messages are going to come through here. There's a lot of conversation and talking that is going on, which is good. It's healthy. Don't keep your feelings, your reservations pent up. This is your fear, Gemini, right here. This is your fear. This is your anxiety about this relationship, because you have this big what if that keeps surfacing. And you keep saying, what if I go back? What if this person is like the person that I came out of? But you also need to ask the opposite side of that coin and the question and say, but what if this person is not like what I came out of? What if this person, and this is where you're at in that going back and forth, that teeter-totter conversation of saying, what if? Because I really feel for some of you, Gemini, that part of what you're contemplating is having a baby with this individual, or you're currently pregnant or expecting a child together, and you're still what if. And Gemini, I really feel this is, you feel like a part of you died in this past relationship, because I see this death, this mourning, but I really feel it is a part of you died through this past relationship, this past breakup, whatever the situation was, and it has taken you a long time with your family, with your kids, to get to the point to where you're at. And you are in a very good place right now, Gemini. You're in a very good place right now. I actually see, Gemini, that some of you are actually moving. You are changing your residence, and for the better. Doesn't necessarily mean it is because of a relationship or another individual, but you are changing a residence. And one of the cards, when I was shuffling this deck, one of the cards that popped out was work. And I really feel that you are in such this good relationship, this good place of where you came from and where you are today. You have a good job. You have a very solid financial structure. And you didn't have that before, and you have that now. And now you're moving into this realm to where you are interested, you are romantically interested in another individual, and you keep looking back and saying, this is where I was at, this is where I've come, and this has been a monumental transformation for you, Gemini. And it is just such an accomplishment because you are this pillar of strength for everything. And you're just constantly on this hemi haul. What do I do? You know, what if, what if, what if? And I really feel, Gemini, this spirit is trying to tell you, take it at your own pace. Take it at your own pace. Don't let anybody push you into this, okay? Card on the bottom of the deck, you have a sensitive antenna, okay? So you have the ability of picking up, because of everything you've been through in your life and where you're at, you have you now have this ability to pick up on emotions and other people's intentions. And because of that, you are very, very self-guarded. You are self-protected because of everything you have gone through. And I really feel... Okay. Anything else to clarify this reading for Gemini Spirit? Anything else? Or do we feel we have everything? Nope. I need one more. I feel there is one more in here. There it is. Yep. The card on the bottom of the deck popped out again. Okay, this is Spirit saying trust your gut. Okay? If you feel this individual has good intentions and they are noble and they are honest and they are open with you, you are going to know. Your gut is going to tell you, okay? Because it's time to move on, all right? Spirit is trying to tell you that it is time for you to set the pace, but you need to move forward in what other form or fashion that is. But you will know when it's time to take that next step, and when it is time to slow down, and when it is time to speed up. But regardless, Spirit is trying to tell you it's time to take a step forward. And you set the path on how fast you are going to walk. Okay? A new romantic cycle begins, Gemini. Okay? So, you know, I really feel Spirit is trying to tell you, if you have somebody that you are interested in, you're contemplating, do I or don't I? Spirit is saying, if your gut and your intuition tells you and it feels right, you need to take a chance. I really feel that it is time for you to try. But nobody is going to force you into anything. And you set the pace. You set the pace, Gemini. Don't let the other person try to force you into a pace you do not feel comfortable with. And I really feel, well, you're going to set the pace and it's going to start moving in a direction of positivity, inspiration, and you will start overcoming some of those challenges that you are facing. Okay, anything else for the sign of Gemini for this reading, Spirit? Anything else? Okay. Come on. Nope. Okay. Oh. There we go. Card on the bottom of the deck. Nothing is set in stone, Gemini. Okay? Just because you agree and say, yes, I will go out on a date with somebody, nothing is set in stone. That doesn't mean that that is an automatic commitment to the relationship, engagement, marriage. I do until death do us part. Okay? Nothing is set in stone. Okay? You set the pace. This is the moderation that's coming in. Okay? And the other card that popped out is look at the bigger picture. Okay? Spirit, all Spirit is wanting you to really feel today is you need to broaden your horizon a little bit and maybe take a chance and take a baby step forward, because nothing is set in stone. You are ready. You have everything at your disposal. You have everything set. Your structure, your stability, your financial well-being, your family, your children, everything is solid. Okay? And it is time, if your gut and your intuition says, I want to do this, my intuition says, yes, this other person is genuine and I want to go out on a date, take the chance and go. Okay? But also remember in the back of your mind, nothing is set in stone and you set the pace, Gemini. And as you continue to do this, things will start coming together, just like this. Okay? That is your monthly reading for love and romance, Gemini. Thank you very much for joining me. Please hit that subscribe and like button on your way out, and we will see you here next month.